Hello, Anteater fans, and welcome to our schedule release special as we look at the 2013 men's water polo team, a preview of the upcoming season. Michael O'Sullivan here with head coach Mark Hunt, going into his 9th season at the helm. He's also a 2-time All-American here as he played for UC Irvine. And Coach will start things off September 7th out east at the Brown University Invitational out in Providence, Rhode Island. Then you have the Inland Empire Classic about a week later, right around the corner when you think about it, not too far away. But a nice way to open up for your team against some schools out east and get back in the water for.
Going back east is going to be important for us. We need to see the teams back east. That's going to help us prepare for the NC2As. It's going to be a good start for us. I expect us to have some trouble to some degree, as any would at the beginning of any season. However, I really expect success.
And then you look at September 21st, the NorCal tournament up at Berkeley gets underway. A lot of the top dogs competing in that tournament. So I know those are a couple dates that stick out for you, September 21st and 22nd up at Berkeley.
True test. That's when the big dogs get together. That's when the best teams in the country will be there competing. 13 of the top 16 will be there, and I believe that it's going to be that's where we really get tested at the beginning of the season.
And things really don't get any easier for your squad. I know you get a little time off after the NorCal tournament. October 5th, you go at USC right here in L.A., but the Trojans, the defending MPSF champs, took the conference title, and the defending NCAA champs. So I know your team will be hungry to show what they got at USC.
We'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
It'll be something, I believe we're going to be prepared. We're going to have the games under our belt to take care of these guys.
Right.
And we're just going to show up and be ready to go.
And then October 12th and 13th, the UC Irvine Invitational. So you guys finally get to return home after spending about the first month of the season on the road. So that'll be nice to be back at your home pool in front of your home fans.
Absolutely. And to see how we perform on the road as opposed to at home. And I think that it's nice to have a stack of games where we're at home and we're playing the top teams in the country again at that UC Irvine Invitational. We'll follow that up with some important home conference games where we need to see success.
And this conference, we were talking about it a little bit before we sat down. So tough day in and day out. You look at all these teams in the MPSF, you can't take any game for granted.
Every game's big.
Yeah.
9 teams in the MPSF, they all rank in the top 10 in the country. Yeah. So you're not going to get a free pass. You have to be healthy. You need to be ready to play.
I know a couple of returning drivers that Anteater fans will be familiar with, Mitch Wise and Boyan Herlick, your top 2 goal scorers from last season. I know you're expecting a lot out of them once again in 2013.
Both seniors, both returning All-Americans. 1 goal separated their scoring output last year. 2 different types of scores, and both fun to watch. They're going to be difficult to defend, especially how we play them off of each other. Looking forward to these guys coming back, being the backbone of the offense.
And then Jacob Moore and Tyler Mancuso, who I know you're very excited about, will be your 1-2 punch in the middle playing center. So those guys fit in big too.
Jacob Moore did a great job for us last year. We needed to find him help with some size. So we went shopping. We found a kid who's 6'6", 260, Tyler Mancuso, who's going to really add depth to the position. It's going to give us a 1-2 punch rather than just a 1 punch that we had last year.
And I know Alan Robertson, a kid who you're also pretty high on, another driver who will be co-captain along with Mitch Wise.
Alan Robertson, work ethic came from his grandfather. Coach Ted Newland, who coached here for 39 years. Alan's the last of the Newland grandchildren to come through and play water polo here at UCI. He's the 5th. He's also a team captain, and I really expect him to help lead the team this year.
And looking at, again, some returning players and keys to the team, you return all 3 goalies. You got Alex Kazmaier, who started most of the games last year, Michael Bailey, and Dylan Peterson. I know you think all 3 of these guys are very capable and can have outstanding years. Is there a competition to see who gets the majority of the time in net? Do you play the hot hand? I know it's a good problem to have, though.
Of course. Yeah. No, it's a competition, and these guys know it, and they're going for it, and that's what's actually elevated their level this year in the position. So absolutely a wonderful problem to have. And
get you out of here on this. I know a year ago you guys were hurt by some injuries throughout the season. These guys have a lot of proof though, and I'm sure that goes hand in hand with what the theme has been this offseason.
Absolutely. And this year, it's been leave no stone unturned. We are covering every base possible. We're definitely looking to go deeper at positions. We want to be able to help absorb injuries as opposed to injuries take us away. And what we've seen is we've seen an elevated work ethic throughout the year, and we've got great expectations for the season. I really like my team.
Coach excited about his team, and so are Anteater fans. And remember that you can buy tickets for the UC Irvine Invitational on October 12th and 13th, right at the door of the Aquatics Complex. And, Coach, thanks a lot for sitting down with us.
Sure. Thanks, Michael.
And remember, you can get all your information on the UC Irvine men's water polo team at ucirvinesports.com. We'll see you next time, everybody.